The call came while I was still sitting in the car outside her parents' house, engine off, hands on the wheel, heart steady in a way that scared me. Her name flashed on the screen. I already knew what she was going to say. "I'm inside," she said. Her voice was low, rehearsed. "They're all here." I watched the lights through the living room curtains, shadows moving, heads nodding, a council meeting about my life. "They want what's best for me," she continued. "For us." I didn't answer. She took my silence as permission. "There's someone else," she said. "He's stable, established, the kind of man my family trusts." The word trusts landed like a verdict. I finally spoke. "Do you?" A pause. Short. Telling. "I need to make the right choice," she said. I looked at the house one last time, the place I had fixed with my own hands, the place where her laughter once felt real. "Then do it," I said. The line went dead. I sat there another minute, then I drove away without looking back. She didn't leave me, she replaced me. That was the truth her family never said out loud. I was the risk, the uncertainty, the man with potential instead of pedigree. They smiled at me for years while quietly measuring how easily I could be erased. The new man had a title, a last name that opened doors, a future already approved. I learned this in fragments, social media posts she forgot to block, a cousin who pitied me enough to talk after a drink too many. "She always loved you," he said once, "just not enough to fight them." That hurt more than betrayal. Love without courage is just decoration. I replayed every memory, searching for cracks, the late dinners, the sudden interest in clothes she never wore for me, the way she stopped asking about my plans. I had been downgraded before I was discarded. Still, I said nothing. Silence became my shield. I disappeared the way weak men aren't supposed to. No angry messages, no public collapse, no begging. I let them believe I broke. Instead, I observed. Phone records came first, shared cloud accounts she never bothered to separate, messages between her and her mother, strategic, clinical, discussions about my limitations, about timing, about how long she should wait before making it official. The new man had been in the picture longer than she admitted. I checked dates, cross-referenced locations, late-night calls that coincided with family emergencies. Every lie fit perfectly once I stopped wanting it not to. I upgraded quietly. Education, networks, money that didn't announce itself. I learned how power actually moves, behind polite smiles and closed doors. They never noticed. People rarely look twice at what they've already dismissed. The truth crystallized the day I received an invitation, her engagement party, gold embossed, expensive, arrogant. I almost declined. Then I smiled. I arrived late, on purpose. The room shifted when I walked in. Confusion first, then recognition, then discomfort. Her eyes found mine across the room. Her smile froze, then recalibrated. "You came?" she said. "I was invited," I replied. She introduced me to him, the perfect choice. He shook my hand too confidently. Didn't know who I was shaking hands with. I excused myself briefly, returned with a thin folder. I handed it to her father. "Before you celebrate," I said calmly, "you should know who you're celebrating." Inside were documents, financial disclosures, quiet acquisitions, the company propping up their empire, now controlled by an entity with my signature at the bottom. Her father's face drained of color. Her mother sat down without a word. She opened the folder last. Her hands trembled. "You did this?" she whispered. I nodded. The room emptied quickly after that. Excuses, phone calls, panic dressed as dignity. She followed me to the balcony. "I didn't think you were capable of this," she said. I leaned on the railing, looking out over a city that finally felt proportionate to me. "You didn't think about me at all," I said. Tears formed, controlled, always controlled. "They made me choose," she said.
No, I replied. You chose comfort over loyalty. Don't outsource your decisions now. She reached for my arm, stopped herself. What do you want? She asked. I turned to her for the first time fully. I wanted you to look at me, I said, and realize what you lost without me asking for anything back. She couldn't hold my gaze. That was enough. I left before dessert. No speech, no victory lap. Power doesn't explain itself. Weeks later, their world rearranged quietly. Deals fell through. Invitations stopped coming. The perfect man distanced himself when prestige became liability. She sent messages, long ones, honest ones, too late ones. I never replied. Some endings don't need closure, they need distance. I didn't become someone else to punish them. I became myself without their permission, and that is the version they can no longer afford to face.